Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Return to Glory, where we are attempting to take the Chicago Bulls back to the pinnacle of the NBA, which is the championship. Now, if you have not watched the previous episodes, I would highly recommend that you do that. But what we've done so far is we have traded the big old contract of Nikola Vucevic for a young guy like Zach Edey in a Grizzlies pick, which we don't think is going to be great, probably mid-20s, if I had to guess. Then we traded Zach LaVine for a backup center in Zach Collins, who may or may not be here to stay, just depends, and Trey Jones, backup point guard. And the big kicker with that trade was that we got our own pick back from the Spurs. So now we are sitting here at February 1st on our calendar, and we've traded our two big contracts. We've opened up a lot of cap space going into free agency. We've got a couple of expiring contracts on the books. We've got guys like Patrick Williams and Jalen Smith that maybe we're looking to move at the deadline. I'm not really positive on that yet. But we're also sitting pretty as far as picks. We have 3 first-round picks going into the 2025 draft. We have our own pick, we have the Grizzlies pick, and we have the Hawks pick, which, depending on how the Hawks' second half of the season goes, could be pretty good, could be middle of the road, don't really know. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to play a game against the Pistons today, and then that will get us to the trade deadline, and we will just see if anyone offers us anything leading up to the deadline, or if we can put together some kind of trade package at the deadline. But let's go ahead and jump into today's episode and play against the bad boy Detroit Pistons. Real quickly before we get into that, I am going to show you our normalized minutes. This is what our roster is looking like. This is what our lineup is looking like currently. We, again, traded Zach LaVine, traded Nikola Vucevic. Our starting lineup looks like Lonzo, Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Patrick Williams, and Zach Edey. And then off the bench, we got Ayo Dosunmu, Zach Collins, Jalen Smith, Trey Jones, and Talen Horton-Tucker. We are running a 10-man rotation. All right, here we go. Chicago versus Detroit. This is a little bit of 90s throwback right here. Those bad boy Pistons against the early 90s Michael Jordan era Chicago Bulls with their Jordan rules. Malik Beasley, last 5 games, has fallen off a cliff. My goodness. Poor guy. Feel bad for him. Lonzo Ball back in the starting lineup just feels right, you know? All right, Zoe. Send me a screen, Zach. This is going to be one of the best pick and roll duos in the league. I can feel it. Let's go ahead and run this play that it called up. Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey with the 3. And again, we moved Josh Giddey over to the small forward position, and his overall went up. Jeez, I can't defend anything. If this is lagging as bad as it looks like it's lagging, then I am very sorry. I do apologize. Lonzo pick and roll is the play they want us to run here. Surprise, surprise. Kobe. Darn. Couldn't get any Kobe magic, you know. Switch to Zach Edey and just kind of hang out down here. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Zach Edey out here doing the most. Josh Giddey, spot up 3. Oh, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Zach Edey's just going to hang out in the post again. Look at, I'm playing such cheese right now. Like, this is ridiculous. The way that I'm playing right now is crazy. Like, off-ball defending. Just lurking with the center down here. Hey, it's working, though. It's working. Josh Giddey with the big board. That was a big boy. That was a big boy rebound. All right. Send me a pick, Zach. Look at that. Look at that. The adjustment mid-air. Lonzo's back, baby. Josh Giddey, pull up. That was a bad possession. That was a really bad possession. I tried to run the play. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I hit the steal button. I couldn't help myself. We got to get Kobe White more involved. I feel like Kobe White is kind of the guy that's like the odd man out right now. I feel like we got to get him more involved in things. But I mean, if they're just gonna let Zoe just walk in, you know, yeah, we got to get Kobe White more involved here. Can Kobe hit these faders? No, apparently not. I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know much about Kobe White's game. I just know he's a bucket. Go, Kobe. I'm not sure how that's not like saying I'm going out of bounds. Good ball movement. I didn't really want to shoot that shot, but I'm glad it ended up in the hands of Lonzo Ball. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Zach. I think that this like youth movement that I'm going on here is going to be really, really good for the squad. I didn't mean to pull up from there. I wanted him to like get around the guy and shoot a layup, but that's fine. Have we made a substitution yet? Oh, Jalen Smith just came in, so that's fine. And almost immediately turns it over. Oh my gosh. Slow everything down here, gentlemen. Send me a pick, Jalen. Dude, Cade Cunningham just keeps giving Lonzo that corner there. I'm going to keep taking it. If I can get around that corner, I'm going to keep taking it every time. Seems to be the trend with me and my point guards, that my point guards always have a good game. Kobe. Gosh. I'm not going to lie. I need to do some research and figure out like what Kobe White's game is. Because I think Kobe White's a guy that I want to keep around. I'm just not really sure exactly how to use him, you know what I mean? All right, Trey Jones. First look at Trey Jones in a Chicago Bulls uniform. Let's throw this ball around a little bit. Zach Collins, get some action. Somebody sent me a pick. All right, here we go. Kobe. Let's go. Trey Jones off the bench with the first assist as a Chicago Bull. This second unit, I think, I really like this second unit, honestly. Is Ayu Dosunmu playing the 3 right now? I think so. Yeah, Dosunmu at the 3, which I don't hate. Dude, okay, I gotta be honest with you. My mentality when playing 2K is like just run at the basket and try to get layups or kick it out for a 3. Like, that's my mentality this whole time. Ayu with his first point of the night. Can't make the second. That's fine. All right. Come set Kobe a pick. Pull up. Let's go. All right. Is that Kobe White's game? Is it like pull-up jumpers? Is he a kind of get to the basket kind of guy? I don't really. Is he a back to the basket guy? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to do some research. Wow. Big bucket. All right. Let's run this smart play, which was a Kobe White pick and roll. So we're gonna pass it to Kobe White. Somebody gonna come set a pick. All right, I guess I need to call for it. Pull up. Dang, Kobe White's struggling right now. All right, the 2K smart play was a Trey Jones handoff. I probably should have shot the 3. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I put the ball on the floor and Trey Jones was moving at the speed of smell, I was like, should have shot the 3. All right, they want me to run a pick and roll. That's exactly what I'm going to do. No foul, but all right, Trey. All right, Trey. This rotation's a little bit weird. I may have to mess with this rotation. Can he shoot? You remember that Jose Alvarado thing? All right, good quarter by the boys. Good quarter. Good guys up. We're going to go ahead and simcast this next quarter and see where we stand at halftime. All right, halftime rolls around and we are in the lead. Not a big lead, but we are in the lead. And I think because it is a close game, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this third quarter as well and then play the fourth quarter so maybe we can get some late game dramatics and see what's going to happen. All right, yeah, here we go. Fourth quarter, we're going to go ahead and jump in. We have a 6-point lead going into the fourth. So, yeah, we're going to play the fourth, see if we can get some late game dramatics here. Who we got on the floor? We got second unit on the floor. That's fine. That's exactly what you want to start the fourth. So that you end the fourth with the starters. That's what you like to see. Okay, well, first of all, I did not hit the timeout button, but I would assume he was limping around like he's hurt. So what does that mean? That's scary. Okay, let's look at... yeah, he already subbed. Oh no. Ayudusumu, hip injury, TBD. That's not great. You don't love to see that. And we'll leave it how it is. And then when the rotation comes up to put the starters back in, then that is what we're looking forward to. Oh, come on, Trey. I gotta be honest with you. I don't really know where the scoring is gonna come from on this this unit that's right here. Violation, out of bounds. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure where the offense is coming from for this particular unit that's on the floor. Chris Duarte, I know, can't get a bucket, but not when you do that. But you know what we're gonna do? The tried and true pick and roll. And Trey Jones is going to get us. He's going to get us through this little stretch until the starters get back in. That's my goal right now. Is that Trey Jones is going to get us through this stretch until the starters come back. You were a 5-star recruit for a reason. Get in there. Come on, man. He's got a wide open mid-range jumper. This series, low-key, might just turn into the Trey Jones arc. Yeah, Trey. Yeah, Trey. Yeah, Trey. You'll get you some free throws. Oh, no. Yes. Yes. All right, Josh Giddey's back on the floor. That's good news. Let's run a pick and roll here. Little pull up for Giddey. Josh Giddey with 16 points. All right, it looks like they put in Javon Carter for Trey Jones, which I honestly, no disrespect to Javon Carter, but I absolutely hate that. I hate the fact that Javon Carter's on the floor right now and has the ball in his hands. Oh my gosh. Jalen Smith, what are you doing? I mean, obviously nobody wants to lose, but like sometimes it's got to get better, or sometimes it's got to get worse before it gets better. You know what I'm saying? Josh Giddey with a little shifty. I'm like, just give the ball to Josh Giddey, set him a pick, and then get out of the way. Especially right now when he's like the best option on the floor. Well, I mean, to be honest. Oh! Hey, that's our ball. Let's go. Bulls ball. To be honest, just based off overalls, Josh Giddey's the best option on the floor with every unit on the floor. So sure. Let's run floppy. No way. All right, Taylor Horton Tucker. The starters to come in and close it out down the stretch. Can we give the ball to Josh Giddey, please? All right. All right. Well, that was on me. I'm not going to lie. I thought that he would take that little lane there, and I thought he'd take that lane there and maybe get a layup, but he didn't. So here we are. Send me a pick, Zach. That white man can jump. I noticed while I was taking my screenshot for my thumbnail, Josh Giddey with another one, by the way. Let's look at that box score real quick, just for fun. Where's the box score? 23 for Josh Giddey, 20 for Zoe. Trey Jones with 10. Yeah, I like that. I did notice that Trey Jones is rocking the number 1, which I know like that's his number in real life. And I don't think that the Chicago Bulls have number 1 retired, but in this universe where I'm the general manager of the team, we're retiring it out of respect for Derrick Rose. So we're going to change his number to like 21 to match his brother or something. Good defense. Let's take a timeout and let's get our starters back on the floor. All right, starters back on the floor, and immediately they call for a Josh Giddey isolation, which I don't love because he's the most tired guy on the floor. Gosh. I gotta be honest, that might be on me. Maybe I should have just waved off the Josh Giddey ISO and just run a pick and roll or something. Yeah, that's on me. Get back, Kobe. Oh. All right, Jaden. Dang. I'm forcing it. All right, we got to lock in. Minute and a half to go. Minute and a half, and we are barely winning. All right, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe. That was one of the easiest buckets you'll ever get, Kobe White. We gotta lock in. Good D, Zoe. All right, let's slow it down. Zach, you know the drill. Foul? All right, Kobe, do something. Oh, man, I really thought that was bottoms. All right, we got to clamp up. Oh, such good defense, and then we left the backside open. All right, Kobe, knock down a couple free throws. You were born for this. There's one. We like it. 6-point game. 2-possession game. All right, well, we don't love that. Oh my gosh. What is happening? All right. All right. We know they're playing the foul game. We just got to get the ball to our guards and make some free throws here. There's one. We like it. Gosh, why are we just splitting free throws every time we get to the line? Oh no, I really thought he was just going to pull up from 3. I really thought he was just going to pull up from 3. All right, Zoe, we need them. We need them. 3-point game. Let's make it a 2-possession game. At least one. All right, we got one. We got one. There we go. About time. We made 2 for 2. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. We got to clamp up, boys. I don't even know. Was that Tobias Harris? I think that was Tobias Harris. That's crazy. All right, Kobe. All right, Kobe. One more. Let's go. I really thought he was just going to pull up. GG's, boys. GG's. It got sloppy. But here we are. We made it. All right, here's what the box score looks like. Lonzo with 23, 3, and 4. Josh Giddey with 23, 5, and 3. Kobe White with 19, 2, and 4. Ayo Dosunmu with 10, 1, and 3. Trey Jones with 10, 2, 3. So on and so forth. Zach Edey didn't really do much. I hate that. All right, we squeaked that one out by the skin of our teeth. So let's go ahead and simcast this game against the Miami Heat. Ayo Dosunmu is out for 2 to 4 weeks. Don't love that. We're going to have the computer adjust the rotation, though. 25 and 25 going into the trade deadline. Let's simulate this game against the Heat. Jump in if we need to in the fourth quarter. All right, squeaked it out. And it was Josh Giddey, Patrick Williams, Zach Collins leading the charge for us. So we get 2 wins in a row. Let's go into this game here against Minnesota. And yep, we win 3 in a row. Wow, check out that box score. Kobe White game, Jalen Smith, Josh Giddey, Zach Edey. Lonzo doing his thing, 12, 5, and 5. Trey Jones off the bench. I don't love that he played 23 minutes, only had 4 points. That's kind of crazy, but all right, we are at the trade deadline, and we are on a 3-game win streak. We are 27 and 25. The one thing that I want to do before I end this video is I want to go over to scouting, and I want to look at these mock drafts and see how things are kind of panning out here. So as you can see, no Chicago Bulls until the 10th pick. So it's looking like our pick could be the 10th pick, potentially. And then we also have the Hawks pick, which could be 15 at this point. And then we also have the Grizzlies pick. Yeah, the Grizzlies pick, which is looking like, yeah, high 20s because they're probably pretty good. Let's go look at the standings real quick. Yeah, so Grizzlies are the 4 seed right now, which I expected them to be, 3, 4, 5, somewhere in that range. Did not expect that pick to be very good, to be honest with you, but we are currently the 6th seed, which is the highest that we have been this entire series, which is good. But I'm also a little bit concerned because I'm like, I kind of want to lose games so that my pick is valuable. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode. We got to play a game against the Detroit Pistons. Had a little bit of late game drama there, some foul game going on. Got to get some free throws up. And then we blew out the Miami Heat, and then we blew out the Minnesota Timberwolves. I got to be honest with you. I don't love the fact that we just had 3 big wins in a row against really pretty decent teams just before the trade deadline, because I just traded to get my pick back, and I'm kind of hoping that that pick is valuable and near the top of, the not near the top of the lottery, but in the lottery would be fantastic, because this draft class is very, very, very deep, like maybe 10 to 11 guys deep. So anywhere in that top 10 range would be awesome. But yeah, the team's looking fine right now, honestly. And I love the addition of Trey Jones. We do have to change his number because I don't know if Chicago has that number retired, but out of respect for Derrick Rose and everything he's done for the game in the city of Chicago, nobody else is going to wear that number, at least not in this universe that I am controlling the Chicago Bulls in. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.